Welcome back to the deep dive. We're here to take the source material you send us and, well, really get to the core of it for you.
And today, it's quite a fascinating source titled A Smile, the Body's Lug Nut.
Yeah, that title definitely grabbed me. A lug nut for a smile.
Exactly. It sounds almost mechanical, doesn't it, for something so human?
It does.
But that's really our mission today, isn't it? To understand why. Why compare a smile to this specific piece of hardware?
So we need to go beyond just, smiling is nice.
Way beyond. We need to dig into the documented benefits the source lays out, the physical, the mental security aspects.
And figure out why this small thing we do is apparently so crucial for keeping us, well, rolling along, the source puts it.
Precisely. Let's get those engineering hats on, metaphorically speaking.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, a smile is the body's lug nut that keeps us rolling along.
Yeah.
Why a lug nut, not just any fastener?
That specificity is key, I think. Think about a lug nut on a car wheel.
Right, takes a beating, constant stress, friction.
And it's absolutely essential for safety, for movement,
Yeah.
but you don't really think about it.
Until it fails.
Yeah. So that comparison implies something small, often overlooked, but critical under pressure.
Okay, so let's break down the term itself. The source gets specific about the mechanics. It starts with defining lug.
Yes, before we even get to the nut part. So mechanically speaking, what is a lug?
Well, the definition given is any projection or handle, basically a fitting that's designed as a gripping point or a pulling point.
A gripping or pulling point. Okay.
So something you grab onto or something that connects to an external force.
And that immediately brings the social side to mind, doesn't it?
It really does. The source says a smile grips
Right.
and does pull others in.
It's like a point of leverage in interacting with people.
Yeah, it's hard work not to react to a genuine smile. It pulls you.
That's the external lug function grouping others. But then there's the nut, the fastener.
Okay. And the main job of a lug nut.
Its primary purpose is secure fastening. It holds the wheel tight onto the axle hub studs.
Stops it from flying off, basically. Prevents catastrophe.
Exactly, secure fastening.
So if the lug is the external pull, the nut must be about internal security, holding things together inside us.
That's what the source argues, that internally a smile acts like that fastener. It grounds us to our bodies and securely boosts our health for longevity. So it's providing that internal stability.
Like making sure we don't fall apart under the stress of, well, life.
Yes, protecting the structural integrity of our health, our emotional state against that daily wear and tear.
Okay, that idea of structural security. It implies some immediate effects too, right? Like tightening things up quickly when needed.
Which takes us into how the smile grips our internal state right away.
The chemical side of things.
Exactly, the chemical grip. How it helps manage stress almost instantly.
And the source is clear. This isn't just, feeling happier because you smiled.
No, it's physiology. It's a feedback loop. You make the facial movement, and apparently even a forced smile can initiate it.
Really? Even faking it.
The source suggests so. The brain interprets those muscle movements as a sign that things are okay, safe maybe, and it triggers a chemical release.
So moving your face changes your brain chemistry to fight stress.
How? It points to neuropeptides.
Neuropeptides. Okay.
These are chemicals the brain uses specifically for crisis management, you could say. When you smile, they get released.
And they actively combat the stress signals.
Yes. They help the brain fight off the negative effects of stress. Think of cortisol, the stress hormone, like an alarm.
Okay.
The neuropeptides are like the team rushing in to actually switch off that alarm at the source.
Ah, right. Calming the system down directly.
Restoring calm. But it's not just stopping the immediate stress reaction.
There's more.
The source also highlights recovery. Smiling helps your body recover faster after the stressful event is over.
So it gets you back to baseline quicker.
Exactly. It helps lower your heart rate during that recovery phase. That efficiency is important, for preventing the damage of chronic stress.
That makes sense. So it's an immediate stress manager. But what about the mood boost? The source mentions a kind of happy cocktail.
Right, that's the other part of the immediate chemical effect. We're talking dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins.
The feel-good chemicals.
The classic trio. When you smile, they get released, and that directly improves mood, increases feelings of, relaxation, even confidence, the source suggests.
It's like pressing a button on your face that gives you an internal reward.
Pretty much a self-generated mood boost.
But the endorphins,
Yeah.
the notes single them out for another reason too. Pain relief.
Yes. This is fascinating. Endorphins are known as the body's natural painkillers.
Oh, okay.
So the implication is when you smile, you're tapping into that natural pain relief system.
So like if I stub my toe and instead of yelling, I force a smile.
The source suggests that action could actually engage those endorphins and help reduce the physical discomfort. It's like self-administering a mild painkiller.
Wow. Okay. That's quite practical.
Isn't it? It provides immediate relief, potentially, right when you need it.
So the smile is giving us immediate mental stability and potential physical relief. That definitely covers the short-term secure fastening.
Mm-hmm. Which naturally leaves us to think about the long game.
Right. If it's truly like a lug nut, it needs to hold up over time, keep the wheel on for the whole journey.
So how does smiling contribute to long-term physical security, longevity?
Let's shift there. The immune system connection mentioned in the notes seems, well, almost too good to be true. A facial expression boosting immunity.
It sounds surprising, I know, but the source draws a direct line. It states smiling can actually increase the immune system's ability to fight off illness.
How? What's the proposed mechanism?
It goes back to those chemical releases. Apparently, the chemicals triggered by smiling can boost the number of white blood cells.
Wow, the immune system's defenders.
Exactly. So more soldiers means a stronger defense. It suggests that simply smiling acts as a signal to ramp up your internal security system.
That is kind of profound. A readily available defense boost.
Just by moving some facial muscles.
And if that's happening regularly, even at a low level, that must add up over time.
That seems to be the connection to the big one, longevity.
Living longer.
The research discussed in the source material suggests that people who smile more often may live longer.
And it's not just happy people live longer in a vague sense.
Oh, the source links it back to the accumulated physiological benefits. If you're consistently reducing stress slightly, helping your heart rate recover, potentially boosting your immune cells.
Over decades, that means less chronic stress damage, maybe less inflammation, a better defense against illness.
Exactly. The source frames it carefully, saying longevity is potentially due to the overall health benefits of that positive outlook.
Which sounds like code for all those micro benefits adding up.
Mm-hmm.
Less wear and tear on the system.
Yes. You're consistently giving your body a small internal advantage against the daily grind.
So bringing it back to the metaphor, the lug nut, it really holds. It's not flashy, but it's doing that essential job day in, day out, keeping things secure for the long haul.
Mm-hmm. And the source really emphasizes that when you ride securely, remember the small thing holding the wheels together.
Your smile is holding you together.
Structurally, chemically, both.
Wow. Okay, this deep dive definitely reframed smiling for me.
Yeah.
We started with this kind of quirky mechanical title.
Oh, did odd.
And ended up seeing the smile as this like essential maintenance tool. It provides physical security, immunity, potentially longer life.
And at the same time, that immediate emotional grounding, the stress reduction, the pain relief trigger.
It's incredibly efficient when you think about it. Manages internal stress, helps with external connection.
And it's accessible to pretty much everyone, anytime. It transforms it from just, being polite
into something much more powerful, a self-administered health intervention.
Your own built-in support system on demand.
So, as you, our listeners, go about your day, here's something to chew on, directly from the source material.
That final provocative thought.
Thinking about that mechanical definition again. A lug is a gripping or pulling point.
Mm-hmm. For connection or leverage.
So if your goal is personal security, feeling grounded, staying healthy, and also connection with others.
Is the simple act of smiling maybe the most powerful, most efficient gripping device you actually possess?
It costs nothing. The internal benefits are immediate, they're measurable, and they seem to add up over a lifetime.
Something to reflect on. That small movement. Maybe it really is the lug nut holding your whole structure secure.
Keep those wheels on tight. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.